Hello, welcome back. We got construction done. There is in fact a research booster at construction too, the Imp Familiar. +3 research. Might make some, I don't know. Veritas declared cream cheese and hot Cheetos, the new profit of a peanut butter and salami sandwich. And then 2 battles. First was just Ironwood Forest, which was the province we just took and moved out of. So I'll move the stack out of his cap into it. So there's nothing here. But we get to see some units. There's quite a lot of Steel Maidens. Hit extremely hard. 2 attacks with 16 damage each is kind of scary. Some Axe Warriors, same sort of thing. At least these guys have a low attack. There are some Sacreds as well, although they don't get blessed. I'm not sure if he has a bless. Since he's using the Stallion of Ulm strat. I don't know if Stallion of Ulm used to use a bless or not. The Stallion of Ulm strat is that you just mass nothing but troops and just throw them constantly at your nearest neighbor. So expect lots of big stacks of just troops, I guess. So there we are. That's now in Ironwood Forest. And we attacked Elderhill. I was a bit wrong about the fear effect on Agony. Notably, no mercenaries here. Not even that much PD. But I can see there's some squares of Shield Maidens in the front. They have 16 morale to begin with. Ones are a bit experienced, which I think, yeah. So these ones in the front have 16 morale. We do some agonies. They do all hit this, these guys. So these drop to 12, so that's a -4. But then some of them drop to 14, which is only a -2. I'm not sure. So some of them are 16, this one has 11. Oh, that's Battle Fright though. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much Agony Fear reduces morale by. I thought it was the big one, so it's -5, but it's not. Some of them were -4 and some of them were -2. Yeah, the Jags go in. They don't have too many problems. We don't kill very fast, but we can stand our ground a lot better than these guys. A lot of these guys are getting experience now as well, so let's see if we can find one that isn't wounded. Yeah, so this guy has 1 star of experience. He's got 16 defense. How about you guys who are shapeshifted? Alright, once they're shapeshifted, not much defense, but yeah, 3 attacks for Aaron. So there's Elderhill. So if this province really was getting a fort built, and it's pretty nice just to take this. Even though I don't think we can hold it in the short term. We're going to pull back a little bit. 52 kills. I lost 4 of the Jags, unfortunately, but yeah. Unexpected event in Swinland. An ancient treasure of 186 gold was unearthed. Nice. Yeah, so here's what the front looks like now. He moved from Ulm to Ironwood, took this back. That's okay though. I was recruiting some lizards in Forest of Pine. There's 4 of them though now. There's still an auto recruit. I don't know. You might take this province next. We'll have to see what happens. Anyway, so a few things this turn. Right, we're getting blood sacrificing going in Shadowglade now. We've got the temple and the lab there. We're still summoning the imps, and now we're also recruiting a bone reader. So we'll get some of those guys out. Be nice to have some more mages coming out finally. Down here, Sewage Outlet is going to get attacked now by the stuff in Cracked Earth and the new guys in Zenthra. Not a lot of Sacreds, but it is a lot of units. I've got the slaves right out in front to catch the cavalry charge. My prophet's going to do Divine Blessing, Summon of Courage, and then Smites. This guy is going to do Summon of Courage and then some Blood Boils. And everyone's just on Hold and Attack Cavalry here. See how we get on. We've got 4 Sacreds here, we've got 7 Sacreds here. So we've got 11 Sacreds, plus a few warriors to fill out numbers. It might go okay. Should I split these and have them on? Ugh, that's very ugly. I wouldn't mind them throwing the Atlatls, but it's the wrong leader, unfortunately. These guys have 13 morale. Just arrange like this. Hopefully they take it. And the guys in Elderhill who just took this province now, this was where Ulm's fort was. They're going to go to Mun instead. I'm going to try and take this. We're going to attack Mun this time. We've got a lot of priests, so I think they might be okay against these guys. The Pisachis and the Ganas are all undead. The Pisachis have like 8 magic resistance, I think. And apparently in JBBM, these guys in their second shape, they do actually have partial dark vision. Because actual Jaguars have partial dark vision, so yeah, they get some dark vision when they shapeshift. But I'm just hoping having like 3 priests will just wreck these guys. I'm going to try and take that, and then both of those armies could attack the Port of Respecting Women the turn after, because this is adjacent to that, and so is this. So we could assemble a big force here, which could then go straight through the throne at Ulm, which would be quite interesting, because it looks pretty puny. That's the general plan. And meanwhile, stuff is building up in Swinland, so I'm moving out patrollers, there's more Jags going over, there's a little priest going over to put up a temple one day. We are blood hunting it now, so we'll see how successful we are. And then what I do over the next few turns depends on what Ulm does. Elderhill's an interesting province, because if he goes into it, he can't actually get at me for a while, because Elderhill isn't actually connected to Swinland. But Forest of Point is, so if he goes into Forest of Point, I have to defend Swinland. If he chases me into Elderhill, I'll just can't continue taking these provinces though, because I don't mind exchanging these provinces for a bit while we just finally lock down this stuff. It was enough just to take the throne off him, the fort off him that he was building. That's a big gold hit. And this province is going to become a natural bulwark anyway, because we're going to be building up lots of troops here, and patrollers and mages and stuff. So I put the province defense up to 10 already, and yeah, this is going to become defended quite heavily. So those are the plans currently. We'll attack those 2 provinces, we're blood hunting in Swin and moving stuff there, and then it just depends on what Ulm does next. He might make a defensive move here. But I think he's going to chase me into one of these provinces. It just depends which one. This one might be less tempting because it has the death scales, which I think is from a site. Because this is Ulm's dominion and he has growth. So moving into a province that has death scales is always a bit uncomfortable. Although we haven't picked up any diseases or anything, I don't think. Well, a few guys here are diseased, but that's all. Yeah, but that's the plan as things stand. I'm saving up some gold in the treasury. I would like to start building up a fort in Batman the turn after this. But we'll see what happens. Recruitment in my cap still looks like this. I'm getting another Rain Priest. We're getting 6 Jags and a standard every turn. And that's the turn. There are some mercenaries, but it's the wet ones. I'm not sure if they're useful. Although it might be fun to recruit them in the cave if we try to do a defense there, because I guess they'll all have dark vision. Yeah, so both of these battles are a little bit awkward. I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm hoping just the fact that we have a bunch of priests wins it for us. And I don't know if we have enough high quality troops to get through the number of heavy cav that might be here. But hopefully both of these go fine and we can do stuff. But it's possible both of them go very badly, which would be awkward, I suppose. Don't think anything else is happening. Just if you've never looked at it before, here's the Imp Familiar, 3 research. It's also tainted, weirdly. But there we are. That's turn 10, thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. 6 blood slaves is what we got. Not great, is it? Need more hunters, I guess. 2 battles then. First up, we finally attack Sewage Outlet. I guess it's not that many heavy cav. Still kind of scary. We've got the slaves in front to take it for us. Good job. How's this guy doing? He crippled? Yep. He's surviving. There he goes. They rat eventually, which is good. Didn't even have to kill them all. Wasn't too bad. This Sewage Outlet, all of the slaves died, and 2 of our Jags died unfortunately, but yeah, not too bad. 10 heavy cav, plus 3 mounted commanders. That's a bit much. Next up, Mun. This is a cave province. So it's Pisaches and Garners, right? These guys have terrible stats. They also only have 7 magic resistance, so I suppose they'll be easy to banish. Oh, and they're not mindless either. They do rout, but that's very high morale anyway. What about you guys? Also not great magic resistance, I guess. They're ethereal. Should be easy though, I think. If any of these guys transform, I'll see how much dark vision they get. I think they get 50 in shapeshift form. Well, let's see. Yeah. So, JBBM thing. Alright, not too bad. There's Mun. Did lose 1 jag. An unexpected event has occurred in Batman. 10 magical gems. Pretty good. That's actually more animals if I wanted to do it, I suppose. Dagon, the Renegade Sage, has left us and joined Ulm. Right, first of all, taking Dagon off us is just low. And second of all, it's not even in keeping with the Stallion of Ulm strat, so very disappointing. And new famous hero, who is this? It's my prophet. Oh, cool. He got agility. He's now got 16 attack and 15 defense. Good for him. Nice stuff. There's the turn. Yeah, we obviously need more blood hunters. I've got the little B1 priest doing some blood hunting now as well, why not? And there's another B2 mage moving over. So we'll build it up, and then we'll do this one next. Still just generally moving stuff towards Ulm, although not very aggressively yet. We just took Sewage Outlet, so we've got the big army here. They're going to take Lys next. And everything I've got in Swinland and Mun is going to join up in Forest of Pine. Pick up some lizards. And then I think this army moves here, and this army moves here. And then we both attack the throne, and then we go through the throne. I think that's the plan. This province has been taken by Therados, unfortunately. It says he's building a fort here. I don't know what Therados does, but like the sense I'm getting is that there are like underwater Urmor, which sounds like it sucks. I don't want these guys next to me at all. Definitely don't want them putting up a fort, but if I wasn't in a war, I'd probably just attack this now and keep this guy in the water, but since I'm in a war, sort of, I don't want to annoy this guy because he's on my coast and then also adjacent to this from 2 places. So I'll try and be friendly with him. I guess I really need to like bloodsack hard to keep this guy's horrible dominion out of my lands, but anyway, that's what's happened here anyway. Yeah, so let's go through the nation. Right, up in Shadowglade, got sacrificing, entering site, moving over this guy, the old fire mage leader. They're all going to sit there. I'm going to move up. The next like 12 jags I've got are going to move up. We're going to take the imps and the jags and probably the first bone reader we get. We're just going to ram them all into Deep Mount and take this province. And then we'll retire to Shadowglade to continue doing what we've been doing. So that's what's happening up here. Over here, yeah, we've got more blood hunters heading to Swinland. Going to do this attack thing that I just said. And all of that is, yeah, the plan. Unless I see almost stuff moving towards me, I'm still just going to prioritize the throne. And then we'll build up a second army, and then we'll have one army here and one here, and we'll just move into Ulm's territory, I guess. See how it goes. You got the lab and the temple in Shadowglade. I've started building the city palisades in Batman. That's going to take 5 months, unfortunately. I really need to put some defense here in case this guy decides to hit it. Who knows? And the next place I'm going to put infrastructure will be Swinland, where I'll get the temple down. Those are the plans. Research is now abysmal, I assume. 30 per month. Yeah, it's going to be a long time before we hit anything. But we will get our first Bone Reader next turn, which will be an additional 5 minus 1. So an additional 4 research next month. This is pretty huge. I think you'll agree. But that's it for this turn. How many lizards have we got now? We've got 8. We'll have 12 lizards as well. MPD. If you move stuff into Forest of Pine, there's going to be a lot of stuff here. 3 mages, it's a lot of jags. And about 20 lizards. And that's the turn. Oh, and the server is not responding. But let's assume that it's submitted. And I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. We caught 16 blood slaves, pretty good. We also patrolled the unrest down to 0. So, nice start. Battling this. So we tried this province once before, so it's not much left. Let's just watch my units chop these guys up instantly. Pretty good. Alright then. There's less of the easy independent provinces we can take. Elder Hill, nice event, we got plus 10 province income. Worldwide event, there's a death match. Probably not going to do it. And that's it for messages. Yeah, here's the map now. You can see Therados moving stuff out of the water. I assumed to attack this throne, so we need to attack this next turn, because he probably will. So we'll see how that goes. I suppose he might just be defending this province, but I don't know. Hopefully he's not attacking me, that would be annoying. Another thing that's annoying this turn is Ulm has these mercenaries. So now I have to defend my coasts, because I don't want to get raided by stupid... what are these things? Pale ones? I guess they're wet ones. Yeah. So that changes things slightly. But down here, I'm still just doing what I said I was going to do. I'm moving everything adjacent to a single very weird tree. We're going to have my prophet and these guys in the cave. And we're going to have all this stuff in Elderhill. That's all going to be adjacent to the tree next turn, so we'll attack it then. That's fine. Up here, I've got to defend these 3 provinces. So I'm doing a couple of things. Swindon is kind of okay. It's got some casters, got some animals, it's got 12 points of province defense. I think they can defend it on their own. I'm also casting Bind Beast Bats this turn, so I'm doing this twice. So it gives us 3 Beast Bats. That's 6 Beast Bats. The problem with summoning them now is that I won't be able to tell them to hold an attack. So hopefully they don't fly off before they're blessed, because I think Beast Bats would be kind of cool if they're blessed. Less so if they're not. But we'll have this stuff plus the PD plus 6 Beast Bats. And then that takes us to 0 blood slaves plus the 2 slaves we were using to do blood sacrifices. So I've commissioned the blood slaves to be given to these mages as well, so that they can do a summon imps. We'll also have 10 imps in the battle if he attacks this province. So that's that. I'm also going to defend Evergreen Forest. So some of the jags we just recruited are going to go there. No priest, but the province defense has a priest, so I'm hoping he just blesses us. So that's both of those provinces getting defended. This is undefended, and that's fine. If he attacks this, we'll lose it, but then we'll have these guys in Evergreen, so they can move up. And we can move the next bunch of stuff we're recruiting, plus the 4 I'm leaving behind, into Batman, plus some of these guys as well. That can all move into Batman. So if he moves there, we'll just attack it next turn and defend this next turn, and that's the only 2 places it can go. That's all my bases covered. It's just a question of whether or not these little handfuls of things can actually beat 28 wet ones. I think it's 28 left. Wet ones are not very good. They have terrible stats, but I mean, it's a lot of units, you know? Fingers crossed it goes okay. Of course, he might also just not attack us. He might just take the other water province, but... Well, then again, that's Shark Tribe, so probably not. This does delay things a little bit, because I wanted to move units up to take this cave next, but I'm going to have to commit them to defending this coastline for a second. Beyond that, not much happening. We don't have any slaves to bloodsack, so people are doing research instead. I think that's a better use of B1 mages than actually blood hunting. That means we actually have 58 points of research this month. Pretty crazy. I dropped the construction. Since we did actually generate quite a few blood slaves. 16 a turn is okay, it's only going to increase. I'm going to go back into the blood and get to blood 4, and then go back for the construction, I think. Still entering the site in Shadowglade. Also going to have the Bone Reader do some site searching. City Palisades is finished in 4 months. That's everything. My scout now is over here. Can't see any of Ulm's armies. This province only has like 1 point of province defense. I'm going to put my scout back on Om's cap and see if he's still got an army there. Or maybe it's fighting Veritas, I don't know. That's the turn though. That was turn 12. Thanks for watching. See you next time.